on a little rise here, and as you can see in the distance, mountains, which is really cool. What's cool about it is that I'm in a kind of a rolling foothill area, but these mountains are really old. Some of the oldest in America, the Waris, and they've been worn down. I think the highest point around here is probably 800, 900 feet. So when you see it from this distance, it doesn't look super impressive, and it kind of looks distant, but it still feels like you're in the mountains, which in fact I am. These are the Wari Mountains, and it's just an awesome feeling. It's one of my favorite views in the fall, to come up this little incline and reach this point where you see a ridge line opposite again, and to have this an hour from my house it's a good feeling. Alright, for lunch today I'm going to have Editor's Choice for Snow 2014, Backpacker Magazine, Thai curry, spicy yellow coconut curry with vegetables and jasmine rice. It says it will be ready in minutes, just add boiling water. And let's see, the ingredients: green beans, jasmine rice, onion, broccoli, cauliflower, peas, coconut milk powder, fish sauce, garlic, grapeseed oil, lemongrass, brown sugar, tamarind concentrate, ginger, ground turmeric, ground coriander, ground cumin, cinnamon, dried Thai chilies, ground cardamom, ground yellow mustard seeds, black pepper, fennel seed, ground cloves, kaffir, lime leaf powder, bay leaf powder. It also says contains anchovy, coconut milk, etc. Ingredients are fairly simple. Tear the package open, remove oxygen absorber, coconut milk pouch, add milk powder to contents of bag, add 1 1/4 cups boiling water. Stir and reseal, hang out 20 minutes, think about how big the universe is, open, stir again, eat, smile. Awesome. $6.75, kind of pricey. I got it at my local outfitters, so I didn't mind paying a little bit extra to support them because they're great. Alright, details here. Saturated fat, 41%, 18% total fat. Wow. 22% sodium, 20% table card, 25 dietary fiber, including added sugars, but 20% iron, 8% potassium, 8% calcium. Well, typical backpacking food, not necessarily great for you, but good. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. Let's see what this Thai curry looks like. I can tell you the smell of coconut and curry is really heavenly. It's definitely hot. It looks like it's done. We'll do the mouth test to see. Kind of a layered flavor here. Steals over you. Definitely has a little bit of heat. Coconut you can definitely taste. I mean, look at that. Let's see. Makes a good amount too. It's a one serving, but it's a good one serving. You know, as with a lot of these foods, I can tell that it was rehydrated. It's chilly out here. I don't really care. And the heat is really good. It's like a steals over you kind of heat. Not super hot. It's good. But the other thing I like about it is there's a complex kind of flavor going on with all these different things mixed together. And that makes it much more pleasant than just like a really bland noodle dish or something like that. So, boiling water, 20 minutes. Could probably take a little bit longer. Some pieces are a little on the not crunchy side, but not quite fully rehydrated side. But I'll definitely give this a thumbs up. I'd buy this again. Hey, Bentberg back. I am going to head off on a little hike here. As you can see, my camp is well set up now, ready to go. So, if you see up there, the sun is in the sky. It's a little after 3, about 3:30. And I'm going to cross the creek here, and I'm going to head up to a place that I think is a cemetery. Let me show you what I mean. Alright, so I am right here, the blue dot. You can see the creek right here, and the cemetery is up on that ridge a little ways. So that's what I'm going to head towards, across the creek, and see if I can find it. And what happens, there's a trail, and I don't know why I can see it. I've just learned to kind of see these things from experience out there. But as we go along and go up this little slight incline, well, right there, it's another ribbon, and then in the distance between the trees, there's one that's fluttering. So that's how I know I'm on the right way. Looking behind me, there's this huge creek bottom area. A lot of beech trees here. It's a really pretty area. Not a lot of height around me, which is kind of interesting. But there's height ahead of me, I think. So I'm going to keep going this way, following these ribbons, and see where I end up. I'll keep you posted. And that must have been a marking in this beech tree a long time ago, before the ribbons. You can see these ribbons are getting more frequent as this trail becomes a little bit more tunnel-like through these holly trees. Incidentally, for those of you who may not know this, holly trees have really tiny twigs on them that, as the tree matures, they are easy to break off and are really good for tinder. Huh. Let's say I don't see another ribbon. I saw a rock. Right here. So this quartz is typical of the Waris. There's a lot of quartz that's around in this area, and it's eye-catching. And I've been, it catches your eye and you look at it. That's a nice piece of white quartz there. And somebody's obviously stacked that up. And right over here, I see the orange blaze. The question is, where's the next blaze? And that, I don't know. Alright, I'm right here. I've been going to the right. I need to venture more to the left. But that trail has just more or less disappeared. So I'm going to look to the left. Since I know from my phone I need to head that way. Maybe I can pick up another marker. It's a pretty cool triple trunk there. I don't see that often. Okay, I realized when I'm climbing, this woods really conceals this incline pretty well. I'm well away from the creek now, and other than the sun, I don't really have a sense of where I'm headed. Alright, if you look back over here, I can see that there are high ridges, and I know if I kind of head generally in that way, I'll end up back at the creek, probably well away from my camp. So I've lost those blazes. I don't know where the blazes went, but I'm definitely moving up, and I'm kind of moving in a diagonal direction that would make sense. The topography is beginning to match what my map was showing, and that's a good sign too. Well, that's a little man-made pile of something. Yeah, I mean, I've got to be just about on it. So this mound might mark it. I'll let you know if I see any headstones. I don't really see much else around here. Let's check the map again. Well, it shows me here. I guess I'll go up a little ways further. There's something caught my eye right there that doesn't look natural. This area is open. This kind of looks again like it might have, I don't know, once been a road. These mountains have a lot of these former kind of roads cut through. I've definitely been going up this hill slope. Let's see what I'm finding over here. Huh. That looks like it's been around a while. Huh. I see the cemetery. Okay, again, this looks like it's the road kind of going up here. Cooper Cemetery, Cooper Mountain. That'll be good tinder. Some remnants of wire here. And that opens up. Sterling Cooper, Private North Carolina Militia, Revolutionary War, February 1st, 1763 to September 16th, 1843. Mr. Cooper could not have asked for a more peaceful final resting place. I see a blaze there on that tree right over there, and the cross. I have no idea where that trail goes. I'll find it at some point. And these are the old stones of the Cooper Cemetery. It's really interesting, this place. It's not creepy at all. Now, it might be in a few hours when it's dark, but I doubt it. It's just incredibly peaceful. And now it's just dipped below 40. It's now in the 30s, 38, 37. It's dropping pretty fast. I can tell it's going to be a cold night down here in this creek bottom. Piling wood on this fire, and have a stack of wood over there for later tonight. And when I run out of wood, I just crawl into my hammock and I'll sleep until morning and get up when the sun rises, or when, you know, I'm moved to get up for whatever reason. And looking forward to having a really good night. It's I got away maybe 2 nights this summer, and it was really hard to do everything I had to do in between. We moved, I had to pack our house, I had to do a lot of work around our old house to make it presentable, keep it maintained, and it was just exhausting. So getting back out in nature again, one of my favorite campsites, feels really, really good. There's a faint bit of color in the sky there. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little pink as the sun has gone down, and it is 5:23, 5:24, and already 36.8 degrees. So I've lost about 10 degrees of temperature in the last half hour, basically. And again, that is why I have this fire going right here. I want to add some more things to it. I want to just sit around and chill out for a while and have dinner later. So we'll see. This is what I will be eating tonight. Texas State Fair chili, ranch beef and beans, smoked chili peppers, and traditional State Fair toppings. It requires me to cook and bag, which is easy, just add water. But I need 12 ounces of boiling water, a long-handled spoon, and they recommend a cozy. I do not have that, so I'm going to use a different bag that I have out here. Zip and wait 10 minutes until beans are tender. Shake sleeping bag occasionally to help it. My last meal took me 20 minutes. Let's see. Ooh. Pretty stupendous here. Total fat 39, saturated fat 44%. This is not great. Wow. But I bet it tastes good. Here I have corn chips and cheese, and Texas Pete hot sauce, and the other, chili mix, corn chips with cheese, and Texas Pete. So we're going to be seeing what this is like in a little bit. Good morning. West Memphis grit souffle for breakfast. I'm going to have to cook over the fire. The MSR wind burner is a stove system that I'm testing, but canister stoves struggle in really cold weather. And this morning it's 21 degrees out here, and that qualifies as really cold weather. So that's just the way it is. Let me tell you, the sun is finally coming up, and I'm about to try some of this Memphis grit souffle. The smell is killing me. It is so good smelling. Look at this. Oh, look at that cheesy jalapeno goodness. I'll let you know how it is in a moment. Good morning. It's actually early afternoon now, a little bit past noon. The canister stove I was testing, I wanted to wait until it got above 32 to see how it would do in that temperature, and no luck. So I'll have to, see what temperature it really can work at. But I'm on my way out now and crossing a little creek here. It froze overnight. The low last night was 21, and that's plenty cool to freeze over a creek. One of the reasons I picked the campsite I chose was actually because I knew that particular creek had more water and better flow. It wouldn't be likely to freeze over, so I'd have a source of water. But I sort of thought that I'd be using a stove to boil my water, but instead, because the canister could not vaporize the gas at these temperatures, I ended up having to use the fire and put my little pot on the fire and boil water instead. So, saving grace to always have backups, and my coffee cup just happened to be a pot, and so that worked well. Anyway, pretty morning, or afternoon, early afternoon. These days are short on daylight as I'm hiking back out the Robbins Branch Trail, and the biggest push on it, biggest uphill, comes right here from the creek on up to the top. And it's a really pretty hike, not too long, and beautiful sights along the way. I mean, hard to beat nature, but I'm going to head up this hill, and so you don't have to listen to me wheeze all the way up it. I'm going to sign off pretty soon. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this little winter excursion, sub-freezing hammocking, and I know I have. It's been good to get back out. I'll tell you more at some point about that stove once I figure out the temperature range it's good for. My stove, just typical canister stove problems in cold weather. Oh well, Bentbrook out. Talk to you later.